Move, no, he's not quite able to do
Here
that.
comes Casey down the outside as we've seen all season and takes the position, does he? Yes.
Yes, he does. Brilliantly.
So he wants to prove that he's the king of the local guys.
He does indeed. He's very happy to see that car number 35
The man with the big target on his back in the 1200 category of the 2016 Formula Vee Nationals is Wade McLean from Tasmania. Wade, welcome back to WA.
Thank you.
You popped over in June, didn't you, to give it a bit of a spin to see how it was all going to set up for you for this year?
Yeah, just had a bit of a tester and I really enjoyed it and sort of put out some good times. Not in my own car, so yeah, just tried my best and got a feel for the track ready for this weekend.
Mate, current national champion, won it last year on his home track in Tasmania. Must have been a great thing to do it in front of the home crowd.
Oh no, it certainly was. Had a lot of family there that day, so a very memorable moment for my career and enjoyed it heaps.
He's become a bit of a rock star since then. I think even here in the West, we've seen him in so many newspaper clippings, so many radio interviews. It all goes well though, A, for yourself, but also for the category.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, more promotion for our category, the best. When I started off in Vees down in Tassie, I think we had 5 as an average for our meetings. We've got that to about 12, and there's more still in Tassie to get out of the garage back on the track. So yeah, the more promotion we can do for the class, and like for myself, even better. I mean, I got all the sponsors on the banner, and
I was going to say you picked up a few sponsors out of your exposure this year.
Yeah, no, certainly did. Yeah, the more I sort of can do for them, the more they help me. So yeah, no, it's definitely a benefit.
Okay, so you've been here, what, a couple of days now? You had Thursday practice,
Yep.
Friday was practice and qualifying.
Yep.
How have you fitted back onto the track in your car this time around and not a leased one?
To be honest, the first one was pretty difficult. I was sort of used to Franz's car and a few different things that does to mine, but yeah, after a few runs got down to some pretty good times and got the car set up pretty good. So I just had qualifying yesterday and put it on second. Just hoping to improve just one spot over the weekend.
The old Fox himself, the man, the stinger, that they all call, none other than Stephen Butcher, sitting on pole, just not that far ahead of you. How do you think you'll go?
Yeah, well, the times I didn't qualify weren't my best times over the weekend so far, so if I can get back to my best times, I reckon I'll be pretty competitive, yeah.
Yeah, well, we all know that qualifying's one thing, the race day's a different thing. How are you seeing your format, your plan for the weekend? Don't be too concerned, they won't see this till after the race meeting anyway, so how have you got it all planned out?
We've done a few simulation runs during practice just for the amount of laps we do in the heats, and the car just continually come on, so we think the setup's pretty ideal and pretty right, so yeah, we've just got to wait and see, but yeah, pretty confident. Yeah.
And of course the main game, stay on the track.
Exactly, yeah, no, you want to keep it on the black stuff and keep going around in consistent times. Consistency is key, and that's where we need to focus on.
Well, it's a big trip, obviously, to come from Tasmania to WA. Being here in WA, whatever nationals we attend is a big trip. How many people have come with you? Because there's quite a large list of supporters on the back of your car there, I see.
Yeah, well, we've got myself and Lindsay Murphy. We're the 2 competitors that have come over. Kieran's flown in his New South Wales vehicle. But yeah, no, my mum, my dad, my crew, my sister, my nan and granddad, they've all come over, so we've got a fairly large family support. Yeah.
It's fantastic. You looked after us well last year at Tasmania, so we're returning the favour this time around. Mate, all the very best for the weekend.
No,
and certainly hope that you're up there at the last checkered flag.
Yep, no, thank you very much. Yeah, no, it's very good. The hospitality of the WA Formula V community is very good, and we love coming over here, so no, thank you very much.
Good luck, mate.
Thank you.
to us by Live Tech as the cars are back inside.
With the current national champion of the 1600s in Formula V, Kieran Glover. Kieran, welcome to the WA.
Thanks for having me, mate.
Mate, you haven't been before?
No, never been to the state before, so it's all new for me.
Well, that's good. So let's have a look at last year. You won the national championship on home turf. How was
Yeah,
that?
down at Simmons Plains, we managed to get the national challenge victory. It was hard fought, but we got there. So yeah, that was really good to do it in front of the home crowd.
But you also picked up last year, if I'm not mistaken, the national series as well.
Yeah, it was a really, really good year for us, and it's all going really well this year. So fingers crossed.
So you've been here since Thursday.
Yep.
You've been out for a couple of days on the track. How have you found Barbagallo?
Really good. I really enjoy it. It's a nice short track. Not too much knocking the body around. But you're back around. If you make a mistake, you're back around and have another go at the corner that you're stuffed up on. So I always like that. I really like that.
There's always been discussion over the years that it's a very abrasive track. Have you found it scrubbing out your tyres at all?
It's interesting. It's when I think of abrasive, I think really grippy. You know, so. Here I'd say it's actually you're sliding around a lot, and that's what's ripping your tyres up a bit. So yeah, it's kind of abrasive, I guess you could call it. But yeah, it's definitely tyre conservation is something we're going to have to look out for.
Mate, your qualifying time was fantastic. You're sitting on pole. Talk us through that.
Yeah, it was a matter of taking a bit of a risk because you know how important the toe is with Formula V's, of course. So if you can get in the pack and get a good run, then you get a damn good time. But we thought we had the pace on our own, so we took the risk and tried to get out in front as soon as we could. Managed to pull it off. So I think hopefully consistently our times are quick enough in our own air to be able to do something with it. Hopefully.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we had some older tyres on Thursday and we did an 8.6, so we haven't got back to that time yet, but I think we're starting to learn how the track's evolving and getting slipperier as it gets hot and all that sort of thing, so yeah, we're working it out bit by bit, but yeah.
So we've got 2 heats today, a heat tomorrow and the final. What's the plan? You can tell us because they're not going to see this till afterwards.
Yeah, fine, no worries at all. Jeez, I don't want anything to look stupid after I say that. No, so it's, I mean, the first thing for me is like never having done a start here at any point, like let alone off the front rows, so just working out how quick I've got to go into turn 1. And trying to plan ahead of that's a bit tricky, but you're just trying to keep it all nice and be precise with my driving is what I'm all about. So if I can do that, then hopefully we can be in the right place.
Obviously, it's a right-hand turn after the end of the straight.
Yeah, apparently it's right, yeah. Someone said I leave it in second all the way there, but I don't know, I might try and pull third at some point. There we go.
That's good. Mate, look, all the very best for the weekend. Fantastic that you came over. I mean, to have the 2 national champions back over here to defend their title, both of which from Tasmania, I might add.
Yeah.
A big trip for you guys to come over, and we appreciate it.
It's fantastic. I mean, the WA guys have been really supportive of Formula V everywhere, but they made the effort to come to Tassie last year, so at the last minute we managed to pull it off so we could make it over here. But I've got the easy job, I just get to fly over and jump in, and these guys have got to drive the whole thing over there. I don't envy that. But
as we know, that's what we call the Hollywood driver.
Oh,
mate, your qualifying time for pole was fantastic.
Thank
so
you.
You know, all speed to you. Good luck over the weekend.
Excellent.
And hopefully we'll see you up there on the podium on Sunday night.
Yeah, let's hope so. Fingers crossed. Good luck,
mate.
Thank you.
Good.
Cheers.
This is so close to the city. You get completely away from it and close off the phone, get away from the laptop, and just be able to have a bit of, because he's not going to be staying back there for very long out there. And, you know, actually cuts him down under a way, and pretty good start there from Fvawa, who's managed to get you look forward, they've got to follow forward, probably step up and follow forward next year, and who knows from there on. And normally it's with our front leaders, our front pack.